Here, Katie's here. I hope you can hear me. Can you tell me if you can hear me? I'm like concerned that I've never done this before. I'm concerned that the volume's not working. Yay! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is like I don't even know how I can I think you're the only one here. Yeah, one person. But we got to start somewhere. So, this is so exciting. Um I'm like so so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I don't know how people do this with like thousands upon thousands of followers. I also don't know where to look. Like I don't know if I should be looking in the camera or like at myself. Like this is oh, there's two people here now. This is like my pulse is like oh my gosh, y'all. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. Don't feel like you have to stay just because there's not a lot of people here. Because, like my husband said, we got to start somewhere. And I was watching somebody's Instagram live today, and they. Is it weird if I look at? I don't know if I should look at the camera or myself. Anyways, I was watching somebody's Instagram live today, and oh, Katie, that's so sweet. I'm hosting a wine and cheese party and set an alarm to make it to say hi. Oh my God, well then don't feel like you have to stay. Get back to your friends and your wine and your cheese. I have my wine. Hi B. Hey girl, congrats on your 300. Thanks. I feel like, okay, let me finish my initial thought. I was watching someone's Instagram live and they have like 12,000 followers on Instagram and they had like 4 people in their live. So I'm like, this is fine. I can't believe, I think now I'm at like 354 or something. It just took me so long. I said this in a recent video, like, it's not all about like subscribers and views and stuff, but I just feel like it took me so long to get to 100. Like, it took me from May of last year to the end of December to get to 100. And now from like January to now I'm almost at 400. I feel like it's picking up and it's just making me like more inspired, more invigorated to actually like get up content and film and stuff like that. But I'm still going to hang here if no one's here. So I don't want anyone to feel like, I'm sure y'all don't feel like that, but I would feel like if I were the only person in the live, I would feel like I had to stay. But y'all, I don't care. I'm just really excited. I've been wanting to do this for weeks, and now I feel like I'm doing it. Like it's a thing. I'm in my teaching space. This is where when I teach English online, this is where I do it. I only had one class tonight because I knew that I would be doing this, so I just canceled my other classes. But I feel like it looks so janky with like that one string hanging down. But when I teach, it's a lot more like boxed in. So yeah, I'm filming up here so that Daisy's, my daughter's actually still with my mother-in-law, but she's going to be home soon. So I need the silence and like the toddler freeness. But I'm drinking some bubbles, the good old M Chevalier. And I always look forward to your video uploads. You live an awesome grocery life. I guess so. Speaking of groceries, I'm drinking the M Chevalier bubbles from Trader Joe's. which are my favorite next to the Fraisionet, my good old $5.99 bottle. I think, speaking of groceries, I think I'm going to do an Aldi. I don't know if I'm going to do like an entire Aldi haul or part of an Aldi, like part of my groceries being from Aldi. I've only ever been there one time, and we have one like really close to me. But I don't know why I never go there. Could not find the strawberry Zevia at Whole Foods today. So sad. I've never had, I should know this because I live in San Diego. I don't know if it's Topo, like in Spanish, I would say Topo Chico. I've never had that. And I've heard it's like the best bubbles, like the best sparkling water ever. I've never tried it before. That's a bummer you couldn't find the strawberry Zevia, although that doesn't surprise me because I've never seen the strawberry Zevia at Whole Foods. Holy water. I need to try it. Did I see it at Walmart? Would that have been possible? I feel like I saw that at Walmart. The strawberry Zevia I've only ever seen at, where the heck? Sprouts and Barron's, but I know Barron's is like only like a local market, but I've seen it at Sprouts. But I feel like Whole Foods only ever has the colas and the root beers and like that type of thing. Have you ever tried the grapefruit citrus? No, I haven't. Honestly, I don't really drink stevia. Stevia. I don't drink stevia. I don't really drink Zevia that often. My husband does. Cernan does. Because he had like the hardest time kicking the soda. I am like pretty good with the sparkling water. I use the Zevia when I do like a vodka soda and I want it to be like a little bit sweet. I put a little bit of Zevia in it. Have you tried the grapefruit one? Is it good? Should I buy it? I'm shocked that Cernan likes the strawberry Zevia because he's not really into like fruit flavored sodas. He's like more like when he drinks, like when we drank soda, I was the Diet Coke drinker and he loves Diet Dr. Pepper or just like regular Dr. Pepper. Okay, then I'm definitely, those are going to be, now I feel like I need to write this down. Those are going to be on my list is the Topo Chico water, and the, what is it? Grapefruit citrus. But I could not believe how good the strawberry Zevia is. Y'all, that stuff is money. And I mean, I'm not a huge like fruit flavored soda person, but it is so good. It is so good. Again, like I'm good with the sparkling water. Like I have this too right now. This is the LaCroix, the apple cranberry one. I showed these in last week's haul. They recently started selling these at Costco, at least at my Costco. My Costco never had these before. They only had the your fiance is Filipino. Okay, hold on. I need to finish this thought first, then I'll talk about that. They only had the, like the grapefruit, lemon, and lime at my Costco, and now they have these ones, the apple cranberry, the strawberry pineapple, and the cherry lime. I'm really liking this like change up. I'm that person, like when I go to like brunch or something, I always have like a mimosa, coffee, and then usually like a sparkling water. So we have all the beverages. Okay, Katie, you said my fiance is Filipino. That is so cool. I'm assuming that my husband is Filipino, right? We have been together for 7 years and getting married on the ocean in Florida this November. Are you from Florida? Yeah, my husband is Filipino also, and okay. I thought that'd be like a really weird coincidence, and the fact that you said it. My husband's Filipino too, and we've been married for, this year will be 8 years. That's so cool. I really want to go to, I've been to Florida. All right, you live in Florida now. I've been to Florida before, but only to go to Disney World. And I feel like now I follow a lot more people on YouTube than I used to, like just over time. Like I've followed more people, and I feel like so many of them live in Florida, especially a lot of like the mommy bloggers that I follow, and even some like keto people. Oh, you now live in DC. You now live in DC. I see. Um, so I want to go visit Florida. I feel like I would really need to do research for that though, because I would want to go to like a total like tourist resort beach town. But anyway, that's so cool that your fiance is Filipino too. Yeah, my daughter's with my mother-in-law, and there was like a big family like basketball, not a family basketball game, but my nephew had a basketball game, so a bunch of the cousins and stuff went, and so my mother-in-law took Daisy. But yeah, I'm just enjoying like the change up. Like I pretty much love all sparkling water. I think I've mentioned this in a grocery haul. The only one that I don't really like, the only sparkling waters I don't really like are the Dasani ones. They all, and by all I mean like 3 or 4 flavors, have like a sparkling water taste. I've bought them before, and then one of my mom's friends that comes over all the time, that's like her drink of choice. So sometimes she'll like leave them in my mom's fridge, and if I like want sparkling water, I'll drink them. They all taste like cough syrup. They're all they just taste like super chemically. I like the Simply Balanced ones from Target. Obviously I like LaCroix. What other sparkling? I'm trying to think of other flavored sparkling waters. I do like the Trader. Oh, you're drinking the cherry lime. Yeah, this one is the apple cranberry one. The Baya one. That was really professional and probably really accurate. What was I saying? Oh, I like the Trader Joe's ones. I hate the packaging. I hate that they're in those bottles. Like I buy those big ones for Daisy, but I hate that the smaller sizes are in the those small little bottles, because it's like you open it once and it loses its carbonation. Katie, what like wine are you having at your your wine party, so I can like live vicariously through your wine choices? I've been trying to not drink as much wine lately, but it's not going very well. Katie said, does Daisy only like sparkling water? Yeah, pretty much. Like she like kind of so much so that I asked the doctor about it, because I don't know, just like giving a toddler sparkling water seems not bad, but it just seems weird. I was worried about her teeth. Like, so I asked the doctor. The doctor said it's like completely fine, like completely bougie gal. Bougie gal Daisy. I know, and she calls it her bubble yo-yo. It's yo-yo is water. Like anywhere, anytime she sees water, she calls it yo-yo. But she like sometimes in the like I won't pack sparkling water. I'll just pack regular water, and she doesn't like have a meltdown, but she's not happy about it. I'm glad that she doesn't care about the flavor. Like she'll just drink straight up just the like plain flavored sparkling water, but the doctor said it's completely fine. Like if anything, it would maybe like give her a little more like gas. Like obviously you're drinking like water with bubbles in it, but in terms of like, is it appropriate or okay for like a kid to have sparkling water? It's totally fine. But I was concerned about that just because I don't know, it just seems weird, right? Like for a 2-year-old to be drinking like sparkling water. But yeah, that's a Daisy for you. But again, she likes the plain one, so she's, it's fine. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I see. Okay. Done. Sorry, all. Sorry, all 5 of you. Katie said, we have Pinot, Syrah, say Riesling. Oh, nice. I I'm not into red wine. I don't know why. I don't think it's like disgusting or anything. I just don't. Y'all know I'm all about the bubbles. I'm all about the bubbles. I really like Sauvignon Blanc and rosé. But I mean, I'll drink like anything if it's there, but those are like my preferred. My sister and my parents, my mom's a like diehard Chardonnay lover, but my sister and my dad, they drink red. Like that's all that they drink, like Cabernet and stuff like that. But I think what I was saying, I'm trying to remember what I was saying before, is that I've been trying to not drink wine. Like, even though carb wise, like the bubbles are better than most wines, like they have the least amount of carbs by like a carb or two, not like anything drastic. But it's just hard. I just like my wine. And I was doing pretty good there with vodka sodas. And then I don't know. I don't, now it's like, I don't want to go back. Like I have plenty of like, I always have sparkling water and I always have limes in my fridge and I always have vodka, but it's just, I just want the wine. Katie said, you should show your pups more on your videos. What are their story? Do you also like cats? I don't not like cats. I've just never had a cat, but we have 2 dogs, Samson and Oliver. Samson we got when he was a puppy. Unfortunately, we got him at a dog store. And this was like a long time ago before I was like ever educated that like dog stores or puppy stores are horrible. But we got him when I think I was 19. I think I was 19 because he's going to be 12 or 13. We've had him for 12 or 13 years. We got him when he was like a literal like weeks old puppy, and he's a Schnauzer Poodle mix. And then Oliver, we got when we were in Seattle. We got him when we were up in Seattle, and we got him from like a breeder, and he's a Shih Tzu Yorkie mix, and he's going to be 7. I think he's going to be 7 this year. So since Stern and I have been together, essentially, like we've always had dogs. And I don't not like cats. I've just never had a cat. I think I let you know you got me started on vodka. Yes, you did say that. I now went through almost a whole bottle, and you do what you got to do. I feel like vodka sodas are also dangerous if you're putting the Zevia in, because it's like juice. Like it like doesn't taste like anything. I feel like if you drink like a plain vodka soda with just soda water and just lime and just vodka, like you definitely don't down it as fast as you do when there's like something sweet in there. But again, like I was doing like really good, and then I don't know what happened. I think I don't know. I don't know what happened. I feel like it was after my girls' weekend. Like when I went to Idaho for a weekend to hang out with some of my girlfriends, and we just like drank wine all weekend. And I think that like set it off. I think that'll do it when you are drinking something all weekend that you have been trying to like quit. Now you're starting it again. And like that's all that I want to drink. Guys, I don't know, Katie's here and someone else is here, but thank you for showing up. I know like I only have 300 whatever subscribers, but I think it's for me like the rate at which my subscriber count is climbing. And again, I know it's not all about subscribers, and I know it's not all about views, but when you put work into something and then you're seeing results, it just makes me feel really good. And like I said, I've been wanting to come live for forever, and now I'm finally doing it. And I don't care if there's only 2 people in here. This week I hit 150.2. I was running around the house trying to hit 140s. I started at 188. Nice, Katie. That's awesome. I'm at 1. That's so awesome. And you started at 188? I'm at 1. Katie, do you care if I ask how tall you are? I'm curious. So I'm at what did I weigh in at this morning? 142. I'm filming my keto update tomorrow. So I'm gonna take my weight from tomorrow. So I'm hoping when I get on the scale it's 141, because then that means, okay, 5'5". I'm 5'7". So if I hit 141 tomorrow, then that means I'll have lost 10 pounds, which was kind of my goal. But yeah, 140 is your goal. I feel like if I hit 140, I'm gonna still want to keep losing. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like at some point I need to think about working out because I've lost all of this weight, not working out at all. I mean, all of this weight, 9 pounds, not working out, just keto stuff, right? So I kind of think like I need to throw in working out in the mix and then see how that helps. I just feel like I carry all of my weight in my stomach and it's not leaving there as fast as I would like it to. Like I can definitely see a difference, but I still want to keep losing. But then it's like when do you stop? I guess you just know when you feel like completely comfortable with it, I guess. Yeah, see, I'm all about toning now. Check out YouTube Ideal Shape Up Challenge 12 weeks. Oh, Dave says he was at 142 today too. 142 twins. All right, I'll look that up. Yeah, I'm like starting to think Cernan went and worked out yesterday and today, and I'm just starting to think like we need to now incorporate that because I feel like I've kind of plateaued at 142. Like 142, 143. But if I get on the scale tomorrow morning and I'm 141, I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be pumped because that was kind of my goal was 10 pounds in January, which didn't happen. So then I extended it through February. I'm signed into my husband's account. I don't know how to do this. Hey, you're here. I don't care whose account you're using. You're here. So this is just like a little girl chat. This is fun. By the by, I'm obsessed with these cups. It's like an insulated tumbler. I actually bought 2. I bought this like wine one, which I effed up because I put in the dishwasher. And then I bought more of like a straight, it almost looks like a whiskey glass. Like, the whiskey glasses are kind of like, I mean, they're rounded, but they're like straight down. From Barnes and Noble, they were like in their holiday section for half off. And they keep everything cold and I'm kind of obsessed. But yeah, y'all, I need to just like keep it up. I need to keep up the keto and I think I need to start working out and then I think I'll kind of break through. I mean, I also feel like I didn't have a lot of weight to lose to begin with, which I think makes it harder. I feel like anytime you're like, oh, I just need to lose, that last 5 pounds or that last 10 pounds or whatever, I feel like that's so much harder to like break through that, if that makes sense. I don't mean like harder than losing a lot of weight. It's all hard, but I just mean like when you're like that close, like Katie was saying, when you're like, oh, you're like almost at the 140s. It's makes it trickier. But oh my gosh, are you serious, Katie? Oh, okay. I always think like sometimes when people put things in the comments and they're like, oh, I did this because you like said to do it, or like Katie said she got the Morphe spray. I'm always like, are you telling the truth or are you just trying to like, make me feel good? Y'all, that Morphe spray, that stuff, there's no, I did. You promise? That stuff is next level. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a makeup spray junkie. I am a setting spray junkie. I have tried everything under the sun, especially when it comes to drugstore. I haven't tried that many high-end ones. But what does it actually do? So the Morphe one, I really like. Okay, there's multiple reasons I like the Morphe one. This could be like the entire live stream. It's not a hoax. I don't think it's like necessary in your makeup routine. That I will say. I don't think like it's a necessity, but what I will say is that the Morphe one, it makes your makeup last way longer. for me, the reason that I like it is I just think it like melds everything together, especially if you're wearing powder blush, powder bronzer, powder in general. Like if you powder your whole face, it makes it so that you don't look cakey. For me, my issue always used to be like, I could see the separation. Like I could see my brightening eye powder that I would put on. I could see the powder all over my face. And the spray just like, it just makes it all melt together and look flawless. The other thing is, I don't know if you've tried other setting sprays, Katie, but the mister on the Morphe one should be like in like the Guinness World Records for like the best mister ever. Like it's crazy how good that nozzle is and how good the mist is, because I have right now in my like little makeup caddy, I also have the CoverGirl liquid lockup. I think that's what it's called, liquid lockup setting spray. And I really like what it does, but the mister is like, it's like someone like dunked their hand in water and then like goes like this to you, where it's like dot, 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 like stuff all over your face. Yeah. See, and that's the other thing too, is that like it's good for like special occasions, like your engagement party. For sure, use it. I think you will definitely see a difference. And like I'm up so early in the morning, and I usually get ready so early that I mean, if I'm gonna spend time doing my makeup, I want it to last all day. And I've only discovered it, I don't even know when I first got it, maybe like October or November. I freaking love that stuff. And it's $15, which is definitely more than I'd like to spend, especially lately. I don't buy any like higher end makeup. Oh, which primer? The Laura Mercier one or the e.l.f. one? They're both really good. It's not a hoax. Although I mean, I know I love Raw Beauty Kristi, and she like doesn't believe in primer. She thinks it's like a joke. But I just think my makeup looks different. I can tell a difference when I use primer, when I don't, when I use a spray, when I don't. I can just tell a difference. In my BoxyCharm, God, I love BoxyCharm. My BoxyCharm, I got the No Problem primer. You can get it at Sephora, and I have been wanting to try that for months. I just never like got it. And then I saw that it was going to be in our BoxyCharm, and I freaked out. And that's like my new obsession. I don't think I'm going to do a February favorites video, but if I do a March favorites video, oh, the Ulta brand primer. Yeah, that one is really good. That one's really good. I've used that one a couple times. You saw that I got it in that like travel, like miniature size, like kit thing. That one is really nice. I think the Ulta brand stuff doesn't get enough like recognition and hype. The Ulta brand stuff is it's really, really good. Their concealer's really good. One of their foundations is really good. I asked for a sample of it one time. I've never like actually purchased it, but I also like the Ulta brand nail polish. But yeah, anyways, the No Problem primer, it's like a pink primer, and it is like I know people say this and you're like, okay, whatever. No, the second day I used that primer, my sister was like, what did you do? Like, what did you do differently? Like, your makeup looks so good today. That was the only thing I had done differently. So if I do a March favorites video, that's definitely going to be in there, because that stuff is awesome. Maybe, I don't know how this works. Like when I end the live stream, I don't know if it goes as like an actual video, but if it does, I'll link that primer below, because I love it. And if you don't do BoxyCharm and you like makeup, y'all, get BoxyCharm. It's so good. Especially if you like to try a lot of makeup and you don't like paying for the pricier brands. I mean, they have name brand stuff in there all the time. The one from last month had like the No Problem primer, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know if there was a palette. There's usually always a palette. The month before, it was like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette. It's just like, I love it. No, I've never tried the Pop Sugar box. And honestly, I've only ever heard people um like talk about it. I've never seen like a Pop Sugar box like haul or anything. I just did Ipsy for like an eternity. I did it forever. And now I'm just like, I'm just over that. I like BoxyCharm because it's full sizes. Is Pop Sugar full sizes too? Is Pop Sugar full sizes, and also how much a month is it? Because I like BoxyCharm because I feel like it's cheap enough for me to like justify getting it based on like the products that you get, because you get 5 full size things and it's 21 bucks a month. Oh, 40 a month. Whoa. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. But I mean, if the products are worth it, you know, I mean, it's like FabFitFun, right? Everyone sees FabFitFun. It's only 50 bucks, but you get like so many things and so many like full size items. Oh, house stuff. So it's kind of like a FabFitFun maybe. Just 10 bucks cheaper. But I love the BoxyCharm. I really do. But maybe I'll have to check out Pop Sugar too. For like a hot minute, I was getting the Walmart. A couple times I got the Walmart box one. I don't know, just because I thought it would be fun, and it was like $5. But it was just like really, it was like foil packets, you know, and stuff like that. And then it was just, I was over it. But I just thought, I don't know. I thought like maybe they would throw in like some cool, inexpensive things. And then Target has a box too. Everyone has a freaking box. So it's like, guys, I can't even like, we have one Walmart in DC and they don't have the keto. Oh, yeah. So the peanut butter, have you checked on Amazon? Because on Amazon, it's like you can buy a box of the Slim Fast. So Katie's talking about the keto, the Slim Fast keto. Yeah, Slim Fast keto peanut butter cups. If you look on Amazon, they're like $27 a box. It's ridiculous. My Walmart, it's since I've discovered them, it's been, yeah, I'm going to hunt them down in Florida next week. You should. Since I've discovered those Slim Fast keto peanut butter cups, it's like completely hit or miss when it comes to my Walmart. Like Steve Irwin hunting gators. Canada has none of the Slim Fast keto products at all. That sucks. I haven't tried the bars. I mean, I've heard the bars taste good, but ingredients wise, they're not supposed to be like the most fabulous thing. But y'all, those peanut butter cups, I can't verbally rave about them enough. I just feel like they're so good, and they taste, I just feel like with a lot of keto sweets, it tastes very erythritol-y, you know, like you can like taste the granules, and it's like you taste the fake sugar, and these just taste like so good. And yeah, at my Walmart, it's super hit or miss. That's why when I put in my grocery order last week, I was really surprised that they were in stock, because it seems like when I go and they're not in stock, it's like everything else is in stock. Like the keto shake mixes from Slim Fast, all the bars, the Slim Fast like snacks. I think they have like chips and popcorn and stuff. And then it's like the row of the peanut butter cups gone. By the way, your makeup is on fleek. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got the Morphe setting spray on, so and that dang primer. I'm wearing I have like 6 foundations in rotation right now, but I'm wearing the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I love that foundation. And it's like one of the cheaper drugstore foundations. It's like, I think it's like $5.99. Have you made the Keto Connect blueberry muffins? I'm going to make them in the AM Seriously. No! Should I make them? I have not made them. I did make their like viral bread that I mentioned I was going to make, and it's really good. What I will say is in their cookbook, they have like a sandwich recipe, and they're like, oh, make the bread and then like use it as sandwich bread essentially. Mine didn't rise high enough, and I followed the instructions like to a T. So I don't know if I didn't, like you have to beat the egg whites until the peaks are really stiff. So I don't know if I just didn't do that enough, but the bread was so good, but it just wasn't like, it was not wide or like tall enough to be sandwich bread. It was like that. I made their buffalo chicken dip yesterday. So good. Oh, I need to make that. I've also been watching, I love buffalo. My husband and I both love buffalo, like buffalo dip, buffalo sauce, like anything buffalo. I also use the basic muffin mix they recommend, then do cinnamon pecan, and that's even better. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, that's kind of like my goal with getting that cookbook. And I know they have plenty of recipes like on their blog and stuff, but with getting that cookbook, I really want to do more baked goods because I haven't really ventured there. In terms of like making keto sweets, I've really only done like sweet fat bombs. When you were talking about the buffalo chicken dip, I discovered Keto Jinja. Do either of you guys watch her? I discovered her, and I saw she had a video for buffalo chicken dip. She posts like recipe videos and stuff. And yeah, I really, really like her. And she just seems like very relatable. Same with Lauren Brazy. Does anyone watch Lauren Brazy? She is like my spirit animal. I have discovered her recently, and I've watched Keto Jinja since day one. Really? I really like her. I like how she talks to the camera. I like that she just seems, I just like normal, like people that seem normal. Yeah, Lauren Brazy. I don't know what to call you other than Dave. I know you're using your husband's account, but Dave watches her too. You went to college with her? What a small world. Shelly. Okay, thank you, Shelly. I'm gonna keep calling you Dave. What a small world. I recently discovered her, probably like a month and a half ago, and I'm obsessed with her. I just think she is hilarious. She does more like, I don't know, I feel like she does more dirty keto, which I don't really do, but I don't really care. I love her personality, and I just love like, I feel like I just keep saying normal, but I just like people that seem normal. And this is gonna sound bad, but I follow a lot of like mom vloggers, and I just feel like they always try to put off this like persona, like they're really perfect and their houses are always clean and they always eat the best da 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 da. And like I follow them because I like to hear about like them and their kids and like stuff like that. It's not like worth unfollowing them, but it's refreshing for me to see like other people that just are like regular, like down to earth people and like don't have like the nicest kitchens and the nicest homes and like the most money. I don't know. Treats like fat bombs and keto brownies, etc. Yeah. I mentioned that in my Katie said treats like, well, I mean, you guys can see the chat. I guess I don't have to read it to you, but Katie said treats like fat bombs and keto brownies make me crave more of that. Have you experienced that? Heck yeah. That's why I really like tread lightly when it comes to eating keto processed foods, because there's like a part of me where it's like the cravings get satisfied and it's like, oh my gosh, they make keto chips. Like when I want something crunchy, like I can eat that. And it like satisfies that craving. But then there's this other side of me that's like, when I eat it, I just want more of that. Yeah. I think it's a really fine line. And I feel like for me, the best solution to that has been like the first 2 weeks ish of keto, 2 or 3 weeks is like not eating any of that, like just eating whole foods. And even now, like we don't eat a lot of processed keto stuff. Like what do I have in my cabinets right now or my pantry? I have the Quest chips. Yeah, the Quest chips are freaking amazing. I have the Quest chips. I have the Slim Fast fat bombs, and I have the fat snacks like cookies. I can't eat those because they have xanthan gum, but Cernan eats them. But that's it. Like we really, I think I have one bar in there, but we really don't eat bars. We really don't eat like, I don't know. I would rather just eat, like, if I'm hungry, I'd rather just eat like a hard-boiled egg or like cheese or turkey or salami or something rather than like reach for a bar if I have the choice. Yes, I can easily bake regular cookies and not touch them, but make keto cookies and want them all. See, I would just be eating everything. One time I saw it on Pinterest and it was like 3 ingredient keto cookies and they were disgusting. They were horrid. Um, but I feel like now that I have that Keto Connect cookbook, not like I need the cookbook to make this stuff, but now that I have that, like I'm really inspired to make more like baked goods. I did one time, I think I mentioned it in a grocery haul because it was probably on my recipe list. I made a Kringle. I don't know if y'all know what a Kringle is, but oh my God, it was so good. I have a few keto cookbooks. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to think of them on demand. I have like a keto instant pot. All right, that was Daisy. She was saying goodnight. She like literally just got home from my mother-in-law's, turned and picked her up, and now she's going to bed. It's like the best day, right? Like your kid's gone all day, and they get home late enough to where it's like nighttime. I can't think of the keto cookbooks I have. I have like a slow cooker and instant pot one. And then I have a one that's like ketogenic. Oh God, I can't think of it. It's a blue book. What was the highest weight you hit? How did you take off weight, pregnancy weight? Yes, Daisy is home, Shelly. She just got home. She's the cutest. It's like when I mean, she's a toddler now, but I don't know if either of you have kids, but when they're newborn, you're like, oh my God, please go to sleep. And then they're sleeping. You're like, come on, wake up. That's how I feel like when Daisy's gone. It's like, I want my, whoever to take her. And then I'm like, oh, but I miss you. Anyways, so like my highest weight, teenagers, yeah. So my highest weight ever, like ever, I think was like 165. And then pregnancy weight, I didn't really gain anything when I was pregnant. I don't I know this is not like what people like to hear, but I ate whatever I wanted and I didn't gain like anything. I gained 19 pounds when I was pregnant with Daisy and it fell off of me after I had her. I think nursing had a lot to do with that, getting that weight off. And yeah, that was the lowest weight I was like post pregnancy before I started keto again was 143. And so I just like, when we started keto, the first time we did it last year, that was kind of my goal, just because like I remembered like how good I felt at that weight, how good my clothes fit, like how confident I was. And so that was kind of like my goal, was to get back to 143. Honestly, I don't even remember what I got back to the last time that we did keto, but right now I'm at, like I said, I'm at 142.4 or something. And I just feel so good. But everyone's different. Like I know people that like gained a ton of weight during pregnancy and lost it really quickly, or gained a ton of weight and like it took forever for it to fall off. Like, just think everyone's different. But y'all, I don't know how that happened, because one of my cravings when I was pregnant was like baked goods, and I would go to Starbucks every morning before work because I was still working at a school at that time, and I would get a tall iced coffee. That would be like my caffeine for the day. I'd just get a tall iced coffee, and I would get like various baked goods, banana bread, scones, muffins. I was eating everything. And I hate hearing people say that like in their regular life. I'm sure people don't like hearing it from like somebody that was pregnant, but I ate whatever I wanted, and I don't know how, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't think there's any magic formula, but I mean, I am tall-ish. I'm like 5'7.5". I don't know. How has fasting been going? It has not been going. It has not been going at all. At all. I think I mentioned this in my one of my videos that I posted that I found it to be really hard, especially just that particular week. I definitely want to try it again, but I'm such a breakfast person, and I'm sure it's like keto, right? Like once you get over the keto flu, you're like feeling good. You're like, I can do this. I'm sure like once I like get into intermittent fasting, I would kind of like probably break through that wall, and then it would be like easier. But that was like the worst week ever. Sasha says, I've been on keto for 2 years, went from 240 to 123. Oh my goodness, Sasha, good for you. I'm 123. Sasha, how can I ask how tall you are? I'm always wondering height, because it's like someone says they're 123, they might be like 5'2", or like maybe they're 5'10". I just I don't know, like, because a lot of people ask me, especially people in my family, that's like what's your, like my mom, my sister, whatever, like what's your goal weight? Oh, 5'6". Okay. Like what's your goal weight? What's your goal weight? And it's like, I don't know. I've never bet, like I don't remember a time, like I don't remember what I weighed in high school and stuff. I know it was more than 130, because when I got my driver's license, I put 130, and I remember thinking like, I'm not putting my real weight. I'm putting less than what I weigh. I'm putting 130. So I don't know. That's why like I'm kind of excited to like keep doing keto. I was 117 in high school. Yeah, I don't remember what I was, but like I said, I was more than 130. I'm kind of excited to keep doing keto just to like see. I don't know. Literally the last I remember, like the lowest number that I was like when I had just stopped nursing Daisy, and I was 143. And now I'm 142. So we're just going to keep the train moving and just like see where it goes. Like I'm just waiting to get to like a point where, not even where like I look in the mirror and I'm like what I see, because I like what I see now, but it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like the more weight that I lose, the better my clothes fit, like the more confident I am. Almost like the less I'm worried about what I look like. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing it. Sasha says low carb, no snacks, and 3 meals a day. Yeah. So that is kind of, I almost want to get to a point where like we're not snacking. Like even if it's like an appropriate snack, like something that's like keto friendly. I always like to say keto friendly, because I feel like I like how Keto Connect talks about keto foods, where they're like, nothing is like not keto. It's based on like how much of it are you going to eat? Like, are you going to like carrots? Are you going to eat a bag of carrots? That's probably not great, but like, are you going to eat some carrots and like count it into your macros? Like, okay. I like how Keto Connect kind of does that, but that's kind of where I want to get to is like, even if they're keto snacks, not eating them, like just doing the 3 meals a day thing. Sasha, like, do you just feel so much better? So when you started 2 years ago, you were 240 and now you're 123. I would feel like I could like rule the world. Like that's like, I'm sure you just feel like a completely different person. I filmed 2 videos today. I filmed a pantry clean out video. I hate watching cleaning videos. I think they're so boring. I don't understand how. Yes, that is very true. Keto Connect never had to lose weight. This is true. They just did it as like a lifestyle change. I also had a baby. Oh my goodness, Sasha. I don't like cleaning videos. Like these mom vloggers that always post cleaning videos, and those videos get like the most views. I don't understand it, because I think they're so boring. But I'm all about the food. I love the grocery hauls and stuff. So that's why I've been filming these, like the freezer clean out. And then I did my pantry clean out today. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, and then the other video that I posted today, that I filmed today, I didn't post it, I filmed it, was like a eating out keto video, which I'm really excited about. I did like takeout places, restaurants, and I know there's a lot of that content on YouTube when it comes to like eating fast food keto, but I tried to do it kind of like in a different Way talk about different places. So this is fun. So I'm really pumped. Come on. I'm really pumped for you guys to see that. Yeah, and Mega is pregnant too, so she'll have a baby soon. I just yeah, they send their dog to doggy daycare. Yeah, I just watched that video today. What video was that? Or was it on their wait, was it in a video or their Instagram? I saw that one where they sent their dog to daycare. Yeah, the eating out video is gonna be, I think, on Friday. It's really good. Y'all, I did like research for that video and like preparation. I had like pages and pages of notes. I have carb counts. I have like everything. And I talk about literally everything from like Cheesecake Factory and Buffalo Wild Wings to like Chick-fil-A. I just cover everything. Yeah, I mean, I know Keto Connect's not like the end all be all, but I like the way that they deliver their information. And I also really like how they talk about like the science behind it, because I'm such a layman. Like it's hard for me to understand that stuff. So when they talk about like glycogen levels and like, you know, they did a video where they like went off of keto, like they had a cheat meal and then they like check their levels in the morning, like when they're in and out of ketosis. And that sugar alcohol video, have you guys seen that, where they did all different sugar alcohols and then checked to see how it affected their ketones? I loved that video. So I really like how they like deliver their information. You're doing great, live life. Yeah, that's kind of the mode I'm in now. And that's also the vibe behind that eating out video, is like, you have to freaking live your life. Like, you, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean like you shouldn't be able to go out to eat. And I think that's also the mode we're going to be in now that like our whole like 60 days of keto is up. We're going to continue keto, but it's going to be definitely a lot more balanced in terms of like, if we want to like eat out and like eat mostly keto and maybe one thing that's not, you know, like it's going to be more of like a balance than like don't eat anything not keto. But I'm really excited about that video because I talk about more options than just like, you can eat keto pretty much anywhere, right? Like you can get a bunless burger, you can get a piece of filet, you can get a piece of chicken and some veggies, but it's like, what else can you get? Like that, all that stuff bores me. Like I don't want to go out to eat, spend money, stick to my diet and eat a burger every week. Like that doesn't sound good to me. Oh, I love the name Olive, Sasha. Yeah, Katie, go get back to your poor company. Hopefully there's wine left for you. Thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate it. Any and all support. I'm just here trying to do my thing, and I just appreciate all of my subscribers and even people that aren't subscribed and just watch my videos. Like that's important too. So I like that as well. Thank you so much, Katie. And yeah, this is like really fun. And the fact that there's 3 people here, it's really easy to keep up with the chat. I don't know how people do this with like thousands of people. I find low carb easier than keto, Sasha says. Yeah, I would think so, right? I just feel like the reason I like keto is because I feel like it's so black and white. Like that's what I need. I like low carb for me. The last time we tried to do that, it did not go well because I can convince myself that like anything is low carb. That's also why I've never done like Weight Watchers or anything, because how I operate is I would be like, oh yeah, well then for breakfast, like I'm going to have like a donut or, you know, and I don't know, like a bad for you coffee and then just not eat the rest of the day. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. For me, like I need the like this is what you need to do. Like I'm 37, retired from the army, and low carb has been my forever. Yeah, I mean, excuse me, low carb is definitely like, I feel like it's more of a lifestyle, right? It's like more of a something that you can do every single day for the rest of your life. I mean, honestly, I never used to think keto was that, Um, but the more research I do about keto and about like healthy fats, healthy oils, that type of thing, um, I think I could do keto for like a really long time, but I just don't know if it's feasible because like nachos are my favorite cheat meal. See, like there are gonna be times that like I want to go out and I want to eat fries or like whatever, or like Mexican food. Oh my God, I miss Mexican food. And so that's kind of what I said, like when I said like more balance, like if it's someone's birthday and we're all going out to dinner or like we're on vacation or like whatever, chances are more often than not, I'm going to eat what I want to eat. I really miss Mexican food. I mean, Chipotle is like great. It's a kind of like satisfies that craving for me of like wanting Mexican food, but I want like my like taco shop Mexican food, like my bad Mexican food. That would be, yes, Mexican when you reached your goal or just close to it. Or just close, just do it. Yeah. I think I don't need to, but I want to pick like a new weight goal. Once I hit my 141, then I want to pick a new weight goal, and I don't want to set like a timeline on it. I just want to be like, this is my new weight goal. Once I get there, that's that. So I think I'll do that for that next round. But Mexican food, I just love like chips and salsa and guacamole and rice. I can't do the y'all. I cannot do the rice cauliflower or the zucchini noodles. I have tried. I feel like the rice cauliflower is easier. I feel like it's easier to like mask the flavor, but I cannot do the zoodles. I can't. I don't like the flavor at all. Ugh. I find that once a month or every 2 weeks. And that's the other thing too, Sasha, is that I think what this 60 days of keto has taught me is that I can cheat and know that I'm not going to gain 5 pounds. Like, I don't know why that's like embedded in my head that like, oh my God, if you like one time you don't eat keto over like a month, you're going to gain a ton of weight. And that's just not true. There were like a handful of times over these last 2 months where I did cheat, and 1 week I lost weight, like it's okay. A cheat meal is okay. Like, shouldn't be like that restrictive with your food. I like my wine and vodka. Oh my God, me too. I mean, vodka sodas are the perfect keto drink. Those are like fabulous. But I mentioned before you got here, Sasha, that like I've been trying to give up my wine and I just can't do it. I can't do rice cauliflower unless it's dirty rice. Meaning what? Like, does that mean like you have to like spice it up a lot? Because that's how I feel. Like, I don't like the taste of it. And I like cauliflower and I like zucchini, but something about the zoodles, something about the rice cauliflower, I just cannot get over the flavor. Yeah, I'm trying to kick the wine, y'all, but it's so hard. I don't like zoodles either. Going to try zucchini. Ooh, Shelly, let us know how that is. Put it in like maybe like once you finish it, my most recent video, like post a comment and tell us, because I've been wanting to do zucchini lasagna for a long time. And it just seems like a lot of work having to like on the mandolin or like with a knife or whatever, cut all of the zucchini like really thin. So tell us how that is. Ground beef, Cajun seasoning, bell peppers. Oh my God, that sounds really good. I'm all about Cajun seasoning. I love Cajun seasoning. I have this seasoning. It's by Weber from Walmart, and it's New Orleans seasoning, and it is so good. It is so good. I love eggplant lasagna. Is eggplant low carb? I think it is, right? My mom makes a mean eggplant parmesan. Oh my God. Obviously you can't, breadcrumbs are, but you could do like panko and Parmesan cheese maybe. Okay, that's what I figured, but with the vegetables, it's tricky because before I started keto, there were a lot of vegetables I thought were low carb, and they're not. I will let you know. Grated zucchini. Okay, now I'm even more interested. Now I want to know even more how this is going to turn out. Yeah, I was thinking the ones with like using the zucchini as noodles. I need to really like this week delve into that. I'm trying to use my cookbooks. Like this was something I was trying to do before I started keto. I have so many good cookbooks and I'm trying to use them. So I have 3 or 4 keto cookbooks in my kitchen right now. And like that's what I need to do. I need to start using them and I need to start like switching up what I'm eating because I feel like we're kind of getting into a groove where we're just like eating a lot of the same stuff all the time because it's easy and it's cheap, which is fine. But I need to jazz it up a little bit. I don't know what is it about the zoodles? I don't know. Because I like zucchini. I do not like it in that form at all. I wonder if you can buy pre-grated zucchini. I feel like Trader Joe's has all of that stuff. I'm sure that you could. I think this week or next week, I'm going to go to Aldi. I'm going to venture out of my comfort zone and I'm going to go to Aldi. I've only been there one time. I don't know if either of you were in the chat when I was saying this. I've only ever been to Aldi once. And it wasn't like to keto shop. It was just a regular grocery shop. Like before I went to my other stores, I went to Aldi to see like what all I could find. And it was interesting. But I think I'm going to go back and then obviously film a haul because I'm kind of like interested in it. I know so many people that like only shop at Aldi. Zucchini makes my mouth swell and itch. I can't. Oh my God, Sasha, please do not eat zucchini. That sounds like an allergic reaction or something. Where do you guys shop? Where do you guys do your grocery shopping? I'm curious because lately, I'm not going to lie, lately I've really been obsessed. Oh, Sasha only shops at Aldi. So that's what I've been doing lately is watching Aldi grocery hauls. Like not even just keto hauls, but like all the groceries. Oh, Real Canadian Superstore. I wonder what that is. I forgot you're in Canada, Shelly. I wonder what that is like comparable to in the States. Whatever I can't find there, then I buy somewhere else. Yeah, that's gonna kind of be my plan. I think I'm going to make my list, go to Aldi first, get what I think I should get there, and then go to either Trader Joe's or Walmart after. More as like an experiment than like anything else. I'm just really curious because I know so many people that shop there. And I like just last year found out that there was one close to us. I thought it was an East Coast thing. I didn't even know we had any here. Oh, hell yeah, Sasha. I have to make a list. If I don't make a list, number one, I have no idea what I'm eating. And number two, I'm dropping like $300 because I'm just throwing crap in my cart. I've always worked off of a list. Otherwise, I just find it like I said, impossible. And like, I just spend like too much money. But that'll be really fun. My mother-in-law bought me wine from Aldi today. Ooh, what kind is it? Have you tried it yet? Is it good? I did the one shopping trip I've ever done at Aldi. I got bubbles from there. I don't even think it was like Prosecco or champagne. I think it just said sparkling wine and I didn't care for it because I don't like things that are super sweet. But I'm kind of excited to go there and check out, like attempt to do, because the one time that I did go there, it was more like, let's check it out. Like I've never been here before, type thing. So I'm really excited to like do an actual grocery shopping trip haul there, like serious. I wish I had the money to shop at Whole Foods because I just love Whole Foods. But I don't. I don't have the money to shop there, but I wish I did. Those are other Keto Connect videos that I really like is when they go to Sprouts and Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and Winking Owl. Okay, I'll check it out. When they go to the different stores and they say like these are the most like like keto winners and losers from like the different shows. I really like that too. I like that kind of content, which I think I'm gonna need to start doing different videos like that, because this week is my last week posting a what's it called? Keto update, because my 60 days of doing keto is over. So I'm going to start why can't I say this sentence? I'm going to need to start thinking of other video ideas. There we go. I really haven't had that much wine, I promise. Yeah, you do know the off-brand is made in the same place as the name brand. Yeah. I mean, when I go to Walmart, like I feel like that's true. Yeah, for Aldi, but like even everywhere, like I am not a brand snob. Like I buy Great Value stuff all the time, Market Pantry from Target, like Safeway brand from Vaughn. Like I have no issue buying like non-name brand stuff. I just do the bulk of my shopping at Trader Joe's, so it's like, you know, there it's all their own brand stuff. I love Trader Joe's. They're from all the company and they named the generic. I see. Yeah, that's interesting. I always think I guess it's one thing if you like really, if you've tried. Hey, Karina. Is it Karina or Corinna? Hey, girl. Yeah, Trader Joe's is like my jam. My jam. I love Trader Joe's. I've loved it forever. The first way. How did I say it the first way? Karina. Okay. Got it. Yeah, no, I never worry about name brand. I mean, unless you've like tried both and the store brand does legit suck, then that's one thing. I've watched recently, there's a YouTube channel, it's But First Coffee. Her name is Callie, and she has a lot of videos like that where she goes to Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, and she'll buy the store brand thing. Like she'll buy like the Walmart brand of like Nutri-Grain bars, and then she'll buy actual Nutri-Grain bars, and she'll like she'll be blindfolded and she'll taste test both. And like sometimes she chooses the like Walmart brand better than the Nutri-Grain bar, and sometimes it's vice versa. Like sometimes the name brand is better. With a lot of the Dollar Tree stuff, the name brand thing goes better than like whatever they had at the Dollar Tree. But no, I'm not with most things. I feel like I'm not a brand snob. I really like Trader Joe's. Like, and that's why I do the bulk of my shopping there. And I have yet to find, wine that is as cheap as Trader Joe's. Like I cannot get over their wine prices. Like to the point where like sometimes if I have to buy wine somewhere else, I tell like the checker, I'm like, do you know how much I pay for this at Trader Joe's? Like it's just nuts. And they told me the reason that their wine usually is cheaper is because they usually take like overstock. So when a company has like a lot of a certain type of wine, they're like, hey, like we'll give you this for like really cheap. Or like sometimes they'll pay Trader Joe's to take it. So Sasha, I mean, their wine ranges, like they do have pricier bottles, but I always get the like $5.99, $6.99. Like the one I'm drinking right now is $5.99. Like it's crazy. And even, oh, sorry. The husband needs these. My Freixenet, I really like that line. And they just raised the price. It was $6.99, but if you buy it at CVS, it's like $12.99. It's ridiculous. I buy Yellowtail $10.99, the big bottle. Yeah. I just can't get over like when I go to Trader Joe's or then when I go to Vaughn's, like sometimes like Cernan will be out and I'll just like need a bottle of wine. So he'll swing by Vaughn's because they're the only place that has like the chilled section. And I'm just like, I don't even want you to buy any of these because they're all could literally go to Trader Joe's and get the same one for actually half the price. Like it's not even an exaggeration. Like actually half the price. Vodka, $19 a big bottle. Yeah. Like there are definitely options out there. The fact that I can buy like the same bottle at Trader Joe's, I can buy it at Trader Joe's or CVS or Trader Joe's, or here we have Vons. And it's double the price. That's like freaking insane. I saw CVS had vodka on clearance. Oh, really? The one I get from Trader Joe's, it's not a big bottle, but it's just like a regular size bottle, and it's $9.99. Shelly says, I can't get over you being able to buy alcohol at the grocery store. Listen, when we first moved to Washington in 2011, you couldn't buy alcohol at the grocery store, and I thought it was absolutely freaking insane. I thought it was completely insane. I did not understand what was happening. You could only go to like a liquor store, and you couldn't buy it on like Sundays or something. And then I think it was like 2012, we voted on a thing and they passed a law or whatever where the grocery stores could start selling it. Oh my God, Karina. Yeah, please. You need to try wine from Trader Joe's. I don't know what kind of wine you like, but if you like white wine, I can help you. Or if you like rosé. They have the Charles Shaw rosé at Trader Joe's. It's $3.99 and it is so good. Y'all, like I wouldn't drink, honestly, like I am very frugal. I'm not cheap, but I'm very frugal, and I would not drink the cheap wine if it wasn't good. Like I would cut a cost somewhere else and like splurge a little bit on the wine. But that $3.99 Charles Shaw rosé, so good. In fact, I mentioned this in a grocery haul, so good that they like completely sold out of all their cases when they first brought it out, because it's only been out like the last year or so. And they completely sold out, and then I had to wait forever for them to get it back in stock. It's so good. Sasha says I can only go to liquor stores during the week. Yeah, that's like, guys, that's so weird. Sasha, where do you live? Are you on the East Coast? Because I feel like whenever I hear people talk about that, they're either in Canada, yeah, see, or they're on the East Coast. They're either in Canada like Shelly, or they're on the East Coast. It's Truly has low carb rosé. They're the ones that make the sparkling, like the vodka sodas, right? In the cans. That's how I feel about everywhere when I'm shopping. I can't, that's just like weird. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to try that. Guys, like our like parks around us, like our zoo, and we have a wild animal park, and then we have SeaWorld. All of those places sell alcohol too. Is that really weird? Or is that is that normal? Is that a California thing? Okay, you're definitely a white and rosé girl. Then you're right up my alley. There are multiple options for you at Trader Joe's. Again, I love the Charles Shaw rosé. It just got repackaged, so they have like it's like a really easy cork. You don't have to do like a screw. It's just like a pull out cork, and it's always in like the front of the wine, all the Charles Shaw, because it's the cheapest, so it's always in the front. Oh gosh, there's one rosé that's like a white label, and I think it has like a goat or a pig on it. That one's like $4.99, $5.99. That's really good. Obviously, these are prices in my area. So, oh, you're going tomorrow, Karina. Perfect. It's like La Vielle Ferme. It's like LA and then VIELLE FERME. Hi, Melody. That one is really good, and I think that's like $4.99 or $5.99. Again, these are like prices by me, but I just can't get over it. It kills me. That's definitely an East Coast thing. Yeah. Karina, where are you? It kills me when I go to my parents' house, because a lot of times I will like hang out there with Daisy or whatever, and like I'll go and pick up a bottle of wine if it's like, I don't know, whatever. Like if we're just hanging out at my parents, and we'll run up to CVS and get wine because that's what's closest to them. And it just like kills me to have to pay in my head every time. I'm like, this would be like $5.99 at Trader Joe's. And the only thing Trader Joe's is missing is like a refrigerated wine section. Could you imagine? That would be perfection. Like that's the only bummer is that like their wine's not refrigerated. So if I like want wine on a Sunday night and I go out later to get groceries, I know my wine's not going to be like super cold. I'm fine with ice. Yeah, I'll do, if I am not drinking bubbles, if I'm doing just like white or rosé, then I put ice in mine too. And that's how I drink red wine, which I never drink red wine. But if I feel like the only times I've really had red wine is when someone's like bought it for me as a gift or something. And then I just like make sangria, just do like tons of ice, red wine, and then like juice or something. Oh, Pennsylvania. I have to go to a gas station or a wine store for alcohol. I hate not being. Y'all, I can't even like, I mean, I lived it, like I said, when we were in Washington for a year and a half. That's how it was, where you can only go to like a liquor store. But I just think it's so accessible here. That's just so odd. I also really like World Market. I don't know if any of you have World Markets near you, Cost Plus World Market. Their wine prices aren't great, but they have really nice options. And they have, Karina's in New York. And they have, at World Market, they have like the mini bottles. They have really small bottles of like different liquors, which is really nice if you're just looking to like try something. I get Chambord there. I don't know if any of you guys have had Chambord. It's like pretty sure it's a blackberry liqueur. It's so good in bubbles. It's so good. Like if you have a champagne flute, you put a little bit of Chambord in the bottom and then pour your bubbles in. It's so good. Maryland isn't safe at night, so I stock up. That's smart, Sasha. You stock that pantry full of your booze. That's what I would do. I always even if I'm doing keto and I'm like, I'm not drinking wine this week, I'm just going to do my vodka sodas. Like I always have a bottle of bubbles in the fridge just because otherwise it's like something's missing. I don't know what that says about me, but yeah, y'all, I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. I have like half of my list done. Next week is a full week. I feel like lately I've had like, we're going to go out to dinner or we have like a family thing, but next week it's every meal. I keep my bar in my closet. I have teenagers. Oh my God. I'm terrified to have teenagers. I was a really good teenager, but I'm allergic to red wine and I hate dry. Oh, Moscatos and Rieslings. Yeah. Those are not my jam. I'm not into the sweeter ones. And yeah, because they're sweet, they're going to be higher in carbs. And you're allergic to red wine. That's interesting. Like what happens to you? That's like the one good thing about drinking like Prosecco or champagne is that the carb count is lower compared to the other wines. But I really try hard when I'm doing like strict keto. I did pretty good for like, I think like 2 weeks. I pretty much only drank like exclusively vodka soda. That makes sense. Your body temperature goes up and you get super sick. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I was really strict doing vodka sodas for a while and then just like went off the deep end and went back to my wine. But I'm not a huge beer fan. Like it's not my favorite. I like ciders and stuff. And I was really getting into ciders before we started keto, like the end of last year, like November-ish. But I haven't gone back to that. So that's good because those are carb counts on those are nuts. Forget if Truly is the one that's based in San Diego. Oh no, I think that's White Claw. White Claw is based in San Diego. Yeah, ciders are so good. When we lived in Seattle, we would go to this cider, it was like a cider house, and you could get like a flight of ciders, like 5 or 6 different ciders. Oh my God. And they had everything on like a huge like chalkboard, and it was all by number. So you would just say like, I want a 5, a 7, a 10, a da da da. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, see, Okay, I have tried, which one have I tried? I've tried one of them. I don't remember if it was White Claw or Truly. I went to like a family party and they had some, and it was really good. I think White Claw is the one that's based in San Diego. One of them is based here. Um, but now you mentioned, Sasha, that they have rosé, so now I'm like, now I want to try that. We have a brewery place up the road and they have an artisanal cider that's 8.5%. Oh my God. That's the other thing too with cider is like, I want the alcohol level to be like, I don't do like the 4, the 5, like I want it to be like a little higher. A brewery place up the road. That would be a danger. That would be really dangerous. I mean, I like, so World Market, I like to go to World Market to get different types of bottles of wine. And sometimes, like, if for the month I'm like on the up and up with money, I like to go to Bevmo and just like pick out something fun, especially because they usually always have that. I don't know if you guys have Bevmos around you. I don't know if that's like a West Coast thing, but they have a lot of like buy a bottle, get one for a nickel. Here for that. So that's fun. I'm just like really into wine. I'm really into wine and I just like trying different bottles of wine, but only when like, if we're having like a really good month and I want to like go outside of the budget a little bit, I'll get something at Bevmo. But Trader Joe's is my jam. That is my jam. Because also I feel like at Trader Joe's, you can also experiment with different ones and then you don't have to like kick yourself for spending like $20 on a bottle of wine because it was probably like $5.99 or $6.99. Guys, this has been so fun. I'm going to stay on for like 10 more minutes. And then we haven't eaten dinner yet. Cernan's probably like, I'm sure he's not like, come on, but he's probably hungry. Trader Joe's brings back bad memories. Closest TJ's is in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I was watching somebody's YouTube video today. I think I was watching like a mom vlogger that I watch. Snohomish County. What? Wow, Karina. Yeah, we lived on the east side. So we lived in Bellevue for like 3 years, and then we lived in Issaquah for 3 years. That is such a small world. What was I saying? Oh, I was watching some mom vlogger do a grocery haul or like, I don't know, a vlog or something. And she was saying how she didn't have a Trader Joe's near her. And I have to like remember when I talk about these kinds of stores and stuff, like especially in my video that's going to go up next week where I talk about restaurants, like I specifically say like this one is only in California or like this one's nationwide because it's hard to remember that like not everyone that's watching me lives in California. Yeah, my husband's from the Philippines. He's Filipino. I can't believe you used to live in Snohomish County. That's crazy. Such a small world. Yeah, it's like when I was filming that restaurant video, I put in like disclaimers like this place is only in California or this place is only in Southern California. That's why I tried to do a good mix of like places that were near me because I eat there. So I wanted to include them, but then also places that like everyone, obviously not everyone can get to them, but places that are like nationwide. But no, he does not cook anything from the Philippines. My mother-in-law is a great cook and we have family parties, or his family has family parties all the time. And they just have like a ton of Filipino food. And then they'll have like to-go boxes at like the end of the buffet line. So you can take like whatever you want home. We haven't done that in a while because like no Filipino food is keto. But my mother-in-law is a great cook and she like has cooked things for Daisy's birthday parties. And one time she came over and helped like teach me how to make lumpia, which is like, for lack of a better explanation, like very, very, very thin, like egg rolls kind of. But no, he does not cook anything. he can cook like bacon and eggs. Like that's about that's about the extent of what he can cook. Tonight I'm actually gonna cook because I don't feel like I'm just lazy. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm gonna do eggs and then I'm gonna do the chili lime chicken burgers from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna do those, but they're not pre-cooked. So they're not like a burger that's like, how do I say it? Like it's like if you were to take meat and like press it together, you know what I mean? So I can crumble it. I'm just gonna like cook it in a pan, like crumble it all together and then like mix it in with the eggs. And I don't feel like doing, I was gonna do like legit burgers, like slice up tomato, like put lettuce on it, put salt. Like I don't want to do all that. It's funny to me that I haven't eaten yet. It's dinner time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't eaten yet. It's 6:58. I have not eaten. I love experimenting with anything at Trader Joe's, but it has made doing keto easy. I miss Washington. I miss Washington too. We've only been back for how long? I guess this summer will be 2 years that we've been back in California, and I miss it constantly. Constantly. But I go through this thing where like I don't know if I miss the place or if I'm nostalgic for like the time period that I was there. You know what I mean? Like that time in my life. Ponce and lumpia is my fave, Karina says. Yeah, I love Ponce. I love lumpia. I like salt and pepper chicken wings. I don't do like any of the fish really or like the noodle dishes. I'm pretty much like basic, like your basic, like I feel like I am like the typical like white girl that goes to a Filipino party because I'm like, I want like the basic noodles. I want the deep fried thing. I'll eat some rice and I'll eat some chicken wings. Yeah, I feel like Trader Joe's, the way that their food is packaged, for me, it makes doing keto really easy. Especially they're like the way they do their meats, their pre-marinated meats, it's like we've talked about it, the cheap wine till the cows come home, but like their prices are just really good. And I feel like I can really stay within budget when I need to. Oh my God, I kept watching videos and everyone was buying the chili lime burgers. Yeah, they're so good. And I think that that's why they're good is that they're not like, the only thing I can think of to like compare it to is like, you know, when you get like the Tyson from like the regular grocery store, like the Tyson pre-made burgers, you know, where it's like an actual already formed cooked patty. Like the chili lime burgers, it's literally like somebody just like formed all the meat together, made it a patty, and then froze it. Like didn't cook it. So that's why I think I can just like cook it up like it's like sausage or something and serve it with eggs. I just don't feel like doing all the work to make like bunless burgers. No, Sasha, it's chicken. They're chicken burgers and they're amazing. And the flavor is like so spot on. So spot on. I love those. And I love just having them in the freezer because then it's like, you don't even have to think. That's also why I'm going to start keeping like various meats in the freezer. Like if I go to Walmart or when I do like my little Aldi trip, if I go there and there's like meat on clearance, I'm just going to buy it and throw it in my freezer so that I always have stuff in there. They're amazing with butter, lettuce, red onion. Oh, yeah, that is like right up my alley. Red onion and guacamole. I'll eat that by itself. I don't need no chicken burger. I'll just eat the red onion and the guacamole. Just like the seasoning in that burger is just top notch. I would not be able to replicate that. That flavor combination, like the lettuce, red onion, and guacamole. I mean, that just reminds me of like Chipotle and like when I get a burrito bowl, that's what I get. I get chicken, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, pico, guac, and sometimes I'll get fajita veggies, but not all the time. I love me some like Mexican flavors. Those chili lime burgers are so good. But I need to keep stockpiling like meats and things like that that I can just have in the freezer. So when I don't feel like cooking, I can just whip something together because I get up so early in the morning and sometimes I'm just too tired. Living in New York, they managed to keep their prices down because everywhere else is so expensive. Oh, well, that's good. I feel like it's just like part of the struggle, right? Is like um keeping like being able to stay on budget. That's why I say like I always try to spend like 150 a week is my max. But I always like to be around 130. Like that's where I'm comfortable. Like if I spend 150, I'm kind of like, Aldi has great stuff to stick in a crock pot. Yeah, I am really excited to go to Aldi. I feel like especially going to Aldi, looking at it through the eyes of someone that's like doing keto, I think it's going to be really interesting. I've literally only been there one time. Um, and it was a lot to take in. I had no plan. I was just like, let's go check it out, you know? Um, Grilled portobello, mushroom, tomato slice, guacamole. I can't do the mushroom. I cannot do mushrooms. What could I substitute? I could do like a grilled slice of like eggplant or something, but I'm not a mushroom fan. In Maryland, the beef chuck roast was $17. At Aldi or at Trader Joe's? I hate eggplant. Perfect. You never buy eggplant. I'll never buy portobello mushrooms, and then there'll be enough for the both of us. They just opened an Aldi maybe 40 minutes from me. I thought about taking a trip to check it out, and the one Walmart we had closed down. It closed down? That's weird. We have like I have like two Walmarts in a 5-mile radius from me. It's ridiculous. And like legit Walmarts, like full grocery section, full other section with all the other stuff. Yeah, I just feel like everyone goes like any like video I watch of moms going grocery shopping, I must be just like clicking on just watching ones of people that live in areas that have all these because they all go there. I know it's really cheap too, but yeah, I need to get Sasha, I need to get better with my veggie game. I'm not good about eating enough veggies. It's not good. A lot of times, I'll be honest, I buy them and they go bad before I can even get to them, which is probably why frozen veggies is a much better option. Melody said Walmart's 5-10 minutes away, Target's 25 minutes, all these. Yeah, so you live pretty central to everywhere. I'm about 10 minutes from everything. Like I live in a very what do you call that? Developed area. So we kind of have like Target, Vons, Walmart, Trader Joe's, another Walmart. We don't have like any health food store around here though. I don't know if you guys have seen my grocery hauls, but I talk about this ice cream that I get and I have to get it. It's like a keto ice cream and I have to get it from a special like health food store. It's like a smaller like Whole Foods-ish store and it's like 25 minutes away. Yes, very snobbish people in my area. But we don't have any store like that near me. Like I have to go like 20-25 minutes. Yeah, Sasha said, don't forget, ladies, check out online coupons and the ads to get the best deals. A lot of stores you can load coupons. I used to do that on my phone. When we were in Washington, we lived right above, like literally above a Safeway. Like our apartment building was connected to a grocery store. So I would do all of my shopping there. And I had like the app and I would just like download the coupons into the app and use them that way. Walmart decided that it wasn't the client for them. But when I go out of state, I love Walmart. Yeah, I love Walmart. I feel like I've said this in like video recently. I feel like I don't feel like when I go there, it's just like, this is what I need to get, like, get it. I rarely have time to just like peruse the aisles. And when I do have time to do that, I love it because I just feel like they have such good stuff for like so cheap. And especially food items. I love looking at like different food items that they have because I'm so used to seeing everything that's at Trader Joe's that it's nice to like change it up and like see different things, buy different things, experiment with different items. I love Walmart, and Daisy loves, my daughter loves going to Walmart. She loves just like taking everything in, walking in the toy section. Like, you guys have Dollar General around? Yeah, I don't have a Dollar General. I actually just watched a video of somebody that was at Dollar General, but we have Dollar Trees. We have Dollar Trees or like a 99-cent store. I'm all about the deal though. I watch this one YouTube channel where this lady, she like belongs to a program where she sells stuff to Amazon. So it's like I don't know the ins and outs of it, but you essentially like buy things and then you sell them to Amazon. You ship them off to Amazon, and then once they sell, like you get the money. So she's always going to places like Dollar General or Walmart and doing like retail like arbitrage, like trying to find things that she can buy and send in. And she went to Dollar General, and they did seem like they had a lot of cheap stuff. But is everything at Dollar General $1? Because it seemed like a lot of things were higher price than $1. I like my Dollar Tree for like, I get all of my picture frames at Dollar Tree. Wrapping, like any type of like wrapping paper, tissue paper, that type of stuff. I get all that at Dollar Tree. Arts and crafts stuff for Daisy, all of that at Dollar Tree. It's just so much cheaper. Okay, so Dollar General is just kind of like, that's what it's called. It's not necessarily like everything's $1. All right, guys, I got 5 more minutes in me. I want to stay on longer, but I should probably like eat. It's like, it's getting kind of late. I coupon and have enough of everything for at least 5 years. I've always been very impressed with people that do that, Sasha. I watched many an episode of Extreme Couponing. So I get the whole like having a stockpile of your toothpaste and all that jazz. I totally get it. And I think it's super smart and super like financially savvy, to be honest. Yeah, I need to get better at like looking at deals. I don't think necessarily couponing, but just like when the ads come in, like looking at the ads, like if I can get something cheaper at like Walmart versus Trader Joe's or Sprouts versus Trader Joe's, even though I loathe Sprouts. I saw the Rebel brand in one of your videos. I need to try and find it. Oh my God, but did you live near Northgate, Seattle? No, I didn't live in Northgate. We lived like solely on the east side. I know where Northgate is though, but we lived in Bellevue, so I don't know if you know where that is, but like off of you can get there off the 405, but also off of the 90. And we lived right across the street from Bellevue Square, which is like the main mall there. And there's a Safeway, and then our apartment was on top of the Safeway. Yes, you guys, if you're doing keto, you need to find the Rebel ice cream. It's a pretty penny, okay? It's pricey. And if I didn't have a store near-ish to me that carried it, I wouldn't like order it online. Like I just would not pay the shipping and handling to like do that. But it is so good. And last week I bought the mint chip, and I think that's my favorite one. The mint chip and the coffee chip. If y'all can find it, get it. Work it into your budget somehow. I think they're $5.99 or $6.99. I can't get over the taste. Like I was mentioning earlier with the keto bombs, the Slim Fast, the peanut butter keto bombs. I like those because they don't taste like you have a mouthful of erythritol. And that's how I feel like with the Rebel ice cream. You don't taste like you're eating like that stevia fake sugar. Like it tastes like real ice cream. It's so good. Brewers has low carb ice cream. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of low carb ice creams you can get. So Sasha, I know you do low carb, so that probably like works in perfect for you. But I like the Rebel because it's keto, so it's high fat. It's low carb, high fat. I think it's like 6 carbs. Well, they range, but it's like 4 to 7 carbs based on like what flavors you get for the entire pint. And like I said, the macros are more keto, so it's higher fat. So like it's, you know, like they have Halo Top, and that's really high protein, but macros for keto is like not great. But this Rebel stuff, guys, it's so good. And it's this family. If you go to their Instagram, I think their Instagram is Rebel Creamery. It's like a family. They have like 3 or 4 kids. They work out of, I believe, Colorado, and they've done this like all themselves. It's really, really cool. And the shooting range in Bellevue. Oh, I don't know where the shooting range is in Bellevue. I bet it's in like South Bellevue. Maybe, is it like near Redmond area? I loved living in Bellevue. But that Rebel ice cream, I could do like a whole video dedicated to that. It's so, I just like finding things that tout themselves to be keto that are really, really, really good. And I feel like I've been really lucky, like taking suggestions from other YouTubers, ordering different things. I really haven't found anything that was like disgusting or like horrible. I really, really like the Rebel ice cream, the Quest chips, the Slim Fast peanut butter keto bombs. Those are so good. All right, friends, I'm going to say adios, but I have to tell you, I was so nervous to do this live stream because I don't even know why. I didn't really care if nobody showed up, but I was just really nervous. And I think the most people we had in here at one time was 6 people, but I just could not be happier that there were people in here and we were like chatting and people were leaving comments. Like, it makes me just like so happy. I'm just really touched that you guys would watch this and that you would like stay. So thank you so much, Karina and Sasha and Melody and Katie and anyone else that was in the chat. Oh, Jungle Drums. Yeah, you missed it. I have almost been on for 2 hours. My poor husband, and to be honest, like me, I need to eat. Like we all need to eat dinner. It's like 7:15. So I'm about to get off of here. Oh, and Shelly, thank you, Shelly. And anyone else that has watched and like hasn't commented and is just chilling back and watching a live, because honestly, when I watch people's lives, that's what I do. I rarely comment. But I just want to say thank you guys so much, because it really means a lot to me that you would show up and like stay and chat and listen. And it makes me want to do this again. Like, I've been wanting to go live for a couple weeks now, and I've just been like too nervous to do it. But I got my first one under my belt, so I feel good. All right, friends, I will go ahead and let y'all go. But Karina said, I tell everyone keto isn't impossible and there's an alternative to everything. Yeah, I feel like keto, I don't want to say it's easy because it's not easy, but it's, I just feel like it's a diet where there's a lot of options. And I have tried a lot of diets in the past, and on keto, I never feel deprived. The options that you are given to eat, deprivation is not something that I ever feel. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end here. But again, thank you so much. Please keep an eye out next week. I'm going to have a keto update going up, my pantry clean out, and then my restaurant, what to eat when you are on keto and you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory and you want to eat at Chick-fil-A and Chipotle. So keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much, Karina. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm just feeling really inspired with my channel right now. And this was like, just gave me so much more, like, it gives me goosebumps because it gave me so much more inspiration. So I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy your Saturday nights. I know most of you are on the East Coast. Like, I guess it's not too late. I was going to say like maybe go to bed, but it's not that late. You go to bed whenever you want. Okay. All right, friends. I will see you when I see you. Bye, everybody.